Okay, doing the radiator on Gen 2 Super Duke 1290. I skipped the fairing removal. It's pretty easy. There's one here on the Gen 2 at least, one here, and then there's one there. They're T30. At least what I've been doing is the long one up top, a long one up here, and then the shorter one down here. As you can see, I was in a wreck, so mine is pretty badly dented. But either way, same thing on both sides. I'm learning as I go, so I'm gonna have to do a lot of stopping and going and things like that, so bear with me. So, from what I've seen, we want to take this off. We're going to disconnect that. And there should be one more hose somewhere. I think maybe it's on the other side, but either way. So we'll start by taking this one off. Okay, easy enough. It is flathead screwdriver. It comes off completely. I just used some saran wrap and a zip tie to seal the coolant line. And then the same thing on the radiator itself. It still leaked a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. And then you're gonna do the same thing on this side right here. All right, so just a little tip, or at least what worked for me. Let me grab a screwdriver. Okay, so whenever I undid this one, I took the screwdriver and popped the hose off in the back here. It seemed to be stuck there. So obviously it's kind of hard to see with the saran wrap, but you get the concept. Up at the top, I kind of pried it loose there. And then what seemed to help was squeezing the hose while you pull on it. And if you have a trim tool, I don't have the right one. I only have the double-sided one. But if you had a single bladed trim tool, that would probably help a lot as well. But either way, on this side, same thing. It was kind of a pain to get off. You can see it looked like it was kind of kicked on there. So squeezing it definitely helped, and then it popped right off. So anyway, it looks like we gotta take, let's see, gotta take this off, and then looks like that one right there. Sorry, move the air box here. That one right there, which should be pretty easy to get to. Just take this off. You gotta pop this little thingy off here. Pop that off, unscrew this, and then most of it is just unhooking the cables, the tubes. This tube right here pops out of there, and there's a couple cables for your fan in here, but we'll get to that when the time comes. Okay, now that those are out, some things to note. If you look from here, you can see you cannot get straight to that mount. So it is an 8mm, very easy to access through the front. I know it doesn't look like it from here, but it's very easy to get to. And then on this side, you can just go straight in. So it is an 8mm or a T30, either or. So now all you gotta do to get this to drop, you can see there's a, let's see, fuck my bad. Again, first time, I'm new to this. Let me see here. Sorry, I'm fucking the camera angle up, but anyway, okay, so you can see there's a little gap right there. Come back. I'm gonna go back to the way that I was. So that little gap is right there. Come on. Okay, so anyway, pull that back. Very simple. It pulls back. The radiator slides down and down out this way. So out, down. And on this side, it looks like you just pop it straight off. So there's that. Hell yeah, that's very easy. I like that. Okay, so it looks like we gotta get that right there. I don't know if we have to unscrew it or how that's gonna work, honestly. It looks like it may just pop out of there, which would be nice. There's one plug right there, two plugs right there. And then let's check the other side. Looks like one plug there for the horn. That'll probably just slide right off, I would assume. I don't know if we have to take this. I don't know, we'll figure that out again whenever the time comes. So there's only like, what, 2, 3, 4 things that we gotta take off here, and then we're good. So I'm gonna do that real quick. If there's anything hard or that I think needs to be noted, I will let you guys know. I'm gonna quickly show you guys just a side view. It's incredibly simple, incredibly simple. So first, I guess I'll bring it up from here. So we didn't have to undo this one. It just comes out. And then this, it's easy. You pop this up, simple, pop this one up, and then the horn just pops right off. You slide it off. So all of that literally just slides right down. So then at this point, I'll change the camera angle up and we'll take the fans off and get everything ready to go on the new radiator. Okay, so we are back. Mine is, as you can see, an upgraded unit. I sent it off to Milers in Utah to have it reinforced. I'm sure you could probably find somebody locally to do it as well, but mine was coming from Canada. I bought it used, and it's a Gen 1 radiator. So it's a little bit different than mine, I think, but I don't know. I'm not an expert, so it should probably all be the same to me. We're gonna figure it out together. Let's see here. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and put the grommets in. As you can see, these ones are probably still good. I may keep them just in case, but we'll go ahead and replace those so that we do not forget. And I probably won't make you guys watch me struggle with this one-handed, because I hate when people do that kind of shit in videos. So I'm gonna pause it, put these in, and then we will get back to it. Worth noting maybe the grommet locations. So they go there, there, and then there's 2 for your fan mounts. God, this thing is dented bad. I don't know if it's gonna be salvageable. 8 mil for the bottom fan mount. All right, once again, I don't understand the KTM hit. This was incredibly simple. So you undo the bottom one and then pop up and pull down. They come right out of there. I thought maybe you would have to unhook these because mine was bent and it was stuck, but all it does is remove these little shroud things. So no need to remove the Torx heads there. It just pops on out of there. So we will transfer that over, and then we got the horn. And I believe that's it. I don't know. It seems good, but it just doesn't look quite flush to me. But I'm gonna ride with it, I guess. So there's this. Let's see, that's too small. I'm gonna use the 8 mil. Anyway, you get the idea. For the horn, very simple. T30. Okay, with that, it is completely swapped over. Again, I'm just trying to see. I want to figure out what the difference is between these two. So, let's see. Okay. This right here on mine, there's the, I guess that's a fairing mounting point, and this one does not have that. They said that you could use zip ties for something here, so I'm gonna have to figure out what exactly they're talking about. But either way, I guess that's the only thing we're missing. Okay, I'm gonna try to no diddy put it in. Let's see. Let's see. In hindsight, I should probably wash the undercarriage of the bike. It is disgusting. Oh, fuck. Okay, back to it. I did not see that there's these two. There's a little bracket in here. Man, this is making for a shitty video. Let me grab the camera. So, I didn't think about this bracket, but as you can see, mine's a little loose and it looks like a little bent. So I'm gonna see if maybe I can replace these. Yeah, that one's ripped. So hopefully I can replace that. And then, sorry, this, and then we'll get back to it again. Okay, third and final time. The grommets out of the top of the fan will fit that right there. And when I'm thinking about it, I think I took these off whenever I removed the guard that was on there. So you may have to take those off as well. I'm not sure. And then just another thing that I probably should have mentioned in the beginning, the plugs may be a little bit different because the previous owner changed, he changed the turn signals. So, you know, that may be a little bit different as well. I've hidden the signals from myself. Oh, here we go. So anyways, all right, third time's the charm. We're gonna try to get this back on. Hopefully everything is good. And then we'll be moving. Let's see here. In hindsight, I probably should have went to the other side. Let's see. All the way up here. Okay. Let's see. Where's the other one? It does not mount to the steering dampener. Worth noting, I was a little bit low there. Confused. Let's see. So like I said, that side just slides on. This side you gotta pull just a smidge, and then you can push it, and that is on. Hopefully you can see all that relatively well. It looks like maybe you couldn't though, but I hope you could. If not, it's very simple. You can figure it out. So next, let me see. I'll pull you guys in. Let's see. Make sure that is sitting, you know, somewhere in the middle. We'll put this on shortly. So let's see if I can get a. Here you go. Here's the horn. Fucking camera. Let's see. Okay. Horn just slides on. Just like that. Let's see. This is just a breather. Same with this one. this, what do you connect to? I don't know, I'm gonna have to look back in the video and see what this connects to. I'm not sure at this point, but let's plug the other stuff in real quick. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see, but that tube right there, the tube that we're looking at, that's the one that I was asking about on the other side. So it runs up with the fan. God, I'm so sorry, guys. This is terrible. It runs up with the fan, and it looks like it plugs into the bottom of the gas tank. So my thing is, I don't remember if I had it unplugged because I did the SAS delete and the fuel dongles, but I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in because it's capped down at the bottom as well, so it shouldn't matter. But anyway, so once you get those plugged in and your lights plugged in, you'll slide this into the little thing there, and then you'll put your two bottom ones in. I have to get my guard on, so I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna just go ahead and do the top. But at that point, so let's see, the longer one was the left. I should have, well, no, sorry, I take that back. The longer one was the right. So right being the exhaust side. That one goes on this side. And then the other one, this one, short one, will go, oh God, that's gonna be fun. It goes in there. Put the tube on, tighten this baby up. Okay, another day, same bike, same project. I'm gonna finish this video up. So, obviously you're gonna fill here, and then there's weep holes on either side of the bike. It's, I don't know, KTM says it's important to do this. I'm lucky enough to have a porch where it would work, but I don't know that you have to elevate the front. So your first weep hole, let me get, so you're gonna go here, and it's the very top one right there. This one right here, and it's a T27. So you'll open that one first, and then go to the other side. You're gonna go, so from here, go in here. That's that. Top one there. This one here. Another angle right there. So you'll loosen those two. And then once you have coolant coming out of both of those, you'll come back to this side, loosen the top one. They're all the same. And then you should be good. Check your reservoir as well. You pop this out, bring it down like so. That's your reservoir. So make sure that that's topped up as well. Outside of that, everything should be good. Start it up, ride it, watch the temperature, make sure it doesn't get hot. If it gets hot, you know you need to add coolant because you got a bubble somewhere. I hope this helped.